Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I am here with you, and you are here with me, and we are joined here today on the most amazing, super fantastic Sunday. Yes. Today has been so fulfilling, and what a beautiful way to start off your week with fulfilling energy in the air and really just taking a time to just be mindful about love, right? And this week, love has been something that has been heavy on my mind. Love is always on my mind, right? Who am I here to say that love is never on my mind? But love in a different way, really understanding relationships on all different levels, your communication within those relationships, and what has happened to you in every relationship that you've had that has gotten you to be the way that you are, and really thinking about releasing and letting go of traumas or certain habits that we get ourselves into based on situations that we've experienced that have blocked off certain parts of us in order to be received by someone who we were looking to get that energy from, but really wasn't something we should be trying to do, molding ourselves into being this receivable form that can be inserted into the life of another. I think many of us have lived that way, and I will say that I know that for a lot of time I've lived that way. And my biggest moment and shift in doing that came for me, that I'm realizing on a family level, was that shift from high school to college, right? And all my life I had been so deeply involved in all of these arts and really just really knowing that I am an artist, right? And then, reality hits, and reality comes in the form of other adults and your family around you just being really concerned about you being able to be well, to survive, to win, to gain, to be okay in this world. And when I say okay in this world, I mean in a financial standpoint, to be able to have a job that is going to support you, to be able to live and exist. And I wanted to do more than exist. I wanted to expand and grow and test limits and reach out beyond that. And that really wasn't the guise of most of my family. And I've allowed their fears or their concern and also their wisdom to guide me into making choices in terms of school, that in hindsight I love. I know the reason I went to college was more so for me to understand what I can do when I have a huge budget, right? Based on all of the clubs and things that I was able to be a part of and really exert my talent and really apply my artistic eyesight to big productions and draw artists in, and really knowing what that's like to negotiate and build contracts and understand all of the intricate behind the scenes production work that goes to putting on the show, and making the artists as beautiful as we see them. And that's why I was in school. But when I think about the way that I adjusted certain things within myself, because I was always the support of the artists, working in fields, being the talent assistant or talent manager, really having to disregard my needs and really heighten my awareness of the needs of everyone else around me to make sure that everybody felt ample good, so that they return to the space with more energy, wanting to do more. And this is how we keep the flow. This is how we build the connections, by making sure that everybody feels great. But what about you? Is the energy and all of the things that you're doing, have you figured out in your life, how do you make yourself feel great? And it feels good for me right now to be in this part of awareness within my life, to realize, okay, Kiara, every day, these are the things you need to do for you to make sure your cup is full, because you will actively just give. Even if your cup is half empty, you're gonna give from that half empty cup. And that's not good, because you need to give from a full space so that you never feel as though you're depleted. And when you give from a full space and someone's able to receive that, they in return are able to fill you up the same way, because being received allows you to know that you weren't drained and all of your water wasn't spilt and just wasted all on the ground. No, being received allows you to know that your energy, your ability to be fulfilled in your own being helped this person gain that much more in their cup, so that they remember to fill their own cup up. It's about creating these habits within ourselves that really allow us to dive deep into the interconnectedness that we all have, the interconnectedness that exists within all of us. So when I'm thinking about love this week, I've just been thinking about returning back to the basics, getting back to that fresh, pure, sweet little Kiara who just wanted to give abundantly, but knowing that I must fill myself up with all that I am looking for outwards first. That I must know that inside of me lives and exists great experiences, and I must choose to feel into them and be activated by everything that has already been, and use that to filter through my day. When I'm thinking about love, I'm thinking about really just allowing and really just being and really just embracing the whole totality of this thing called life and living. It's a journey, it's continuous, it's growing. It's so beautiful. So I must learn to look at every experience I had in life and not hold resentment towards any part of that thing, but really dive deeper to gain understanding and really just be like, wow, I survived that. I lived that and I gained this knowledge, and now I can apply that. It doesn't need to be a wall of defense up for me, blocking me from receiving what is new for me in this next level, because in this next level, I still will be hit with tests that are gonna be like tests from the past, because it really wants to see if I've been putting in the work to change the habit and to be myself fully in this present moment, to just be here now. That is the goal, to know that everything is good exactly where it is. To love so deeply and understand so intrinsically that the heart and the pulse that flows through your system, just feeling that reminds you of your totality and your peace. So as we gear into the holiday season some more and get ready for this new year, I want you to really be thinking about those things that make you feel full, that you can do daily, every day. What are those things that make you feel complete? For me, that's rising early, 5 a.m. 5 a.m., I wake up at 5. Even if I'm sleepy at 5, I wake up at 5 and I have a great day that day. 5 a.m., wake up, get my workout in. I like to do my meditation. I've been going deep on the meditations, at least an hour or two in the rising, just for self. I need to get back to my reading in the rising, but that also makes me feel like, supercharged. One cool trick that you can do is have an audiobook playing as you sleep at night. I love doing that because it's just is going into your subconscious mind and just filling it up with all of those positive affirmations that you need to know that you're remembering in that same book that you're listening to in the audio tape, then you can be reading in the day. So you're really like honing in on that information. And then I have to walk my dog. That makes me feel really good. And when I write my affirmations, or I take a moment to just write down what I'm thankful for and what I'm grateful for in that present moment of my rising, and just set my intentions for the day, that really makes me feel full. And after I do those things, then I can reach out into the world. I can send a text message. I can hop on Instagram. I can, do whatever it is that my day entitles me to do. I can engage with more people. I can go and administer the best vibe enhancements in the world and really get deep in the tissue of somebody else to really allow them to release fully. But that's only when I'm full myself. So take a moment and really just think about those things. Maybe it's just listening to one song. Maybe you have that one song that you play. That one song. This rising, for me, that one song was Curtis Mayfield's The Makings of You. I love that song. It brings me just into the most epic peace in my life, the most epic grace in my life. So find your thing and do that every day before you get into the world and talk to your roommates or your family in your house, or hop on that phone to really get engaged with somebody else. Get engaged with yourself. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, the moon, the stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.